mics are on. And I think
Mic check, there we are.
we should be on the YouTubes any second. Are we there? Do you see? Are there peoples? There's definitely peoples in the chat. Hey guys.
Oh, there we are. We're live.
Yes.
Look at that.
We are live. Hello. So it's working then, is it? I don't know why on the preview screen I have nothing right now.
Well, the preview screen is still in your starting to sing. I don't know how it's gone live there, actually, but pop it up to scene right there.
All right. Pop that up to scene so we can see it in both places.
Yeah. And
That's
hopefully
good.
kill that other that's running, because it's seriously cranking on the resources.
It really is. That's really super wild.
Yeah, I've not seen
It's
it that
taking
high
up
before.
a lot of resources.
So, hello, everyone. We may crash the computer today.
We might be crashing the computer. We are also working with new stuff right now. Hello, everyone in the chat. So that new stuff is called, we have actually 2 mics and a different setup going on. So can you guys give us some feedback on what the mic quality is like from my voice to Mr. Soap and Clay's? If we need to bring a mic closer to anyone, probably him, that would be helpful. But I'm going to stop talking so he has an opportunity to talk and you guys can test him.
Yeah, I set the levels based on the colored bars in OBS, so don't know how you're actually hearing it on the other end. Let us know if the audio mix is crap and we'll fix it. Got
Yes.
knobs in front of us. We can do that real quick.
Yeah, please do let us know. We want to make sure that the mic quality is okay, and it's weird running with 2 mics. Yes, Elaine. Hello, Elaine. New Tech Toys. Yes. Hello, Soap Chef. How are you? How's it going, Bella?
That sounds good. Sounds great. There we are.
Hey, Loki. How are you today? Sarah, hello from Vancouver. Just made a batch of lard soap. Well done. Hi, Sarah. How's your day? How are you guys doing today? You can hear us both equally the same. Good, good,
It's the
good.
first time ever.
Yeah, no, for sure. That never
Yeah.
happens.
Essentially, as soon as we get something dialed in, then we decide to add a new piece of tech and complicate things again. So that's what we've done, but it's working out.
Yeah, it is working out. They are saying that you are a little bit quieter, though, so you might want to move that mic closer to you.
Well, I can just pop that.
The gain ends up making things like start sounding tinny, though, if you mess with the gain too much, I've learned. Sometimes it's just better to be right here next to the
Just get
mic.
right up on it. I'll just
You can just scoot it.
when I have. How's that?
I don't know. Let's see.
let's just get rolling and we can get reports.
Yeah, and then
If
they
you
can
can't
let
hear
us
me,
know.
it's not terribly important.
Yeah,
so.
well, it is important. We do need you today. We need him every day. But
Today's going to be a blast.
the days that he gets to be here are the best days, for
I
sure.
enjoy them.
A screwdriver.
Where?
Is that what I'm drinking?
Oh, that, yeah.
I'm not. It's a mimosa. I'm not ready. It's still daylight out. I can't start vodka. And also last night, because yesterday I did not want to do web work at all. And so I cooked all kinds of food. I organized shit. I did not want to do it. And I finally started it and then got to a point where it just wasn't working. This thing that I swear I had done, it didn't work. And I got mad. And so I just started drinking last night. And then Mr. Soap and Clay and I started talking about Taylor Swift and the rankings. And I proceeded to spend like 3 hours trying to coax and cajole him into giving me his list.
She wanted to cheat so bad. It was hilarious.
And I got drunk. So I'm feeling it today. Like I'm super feeling it. So it's a little bit of the hair of the dog, but no real drinking today. That was rough.
Isn't that really what mimosas and Bloody Marys are? It's just hair of the dog. Like, it's a reason to drink in the morning, right? Without opening a beer or something.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a reason
It's
to feel
just
better.
because you drank a lot last night and you need to start your day off.
I didn't start my day off drinking. I did spend my entire day playing the new Pokemon game. So that was fun. But also got no web work done today either.
Because it's not enjoyable.
It's not enjoyable. It's not a good time. It's dark in Michigan. Well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. We can totally do that then. Yes, exactly. It's vodka o'clock somewhere. Yes. So, yeah, today we are celebrating 15K. Also, I got to do my thing. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
I did think thing.
Why are we here? Who are you?
I have no idea. Why are we here? Who am I?
Let the people know.
Got some clouds in my head today. How's it going? Okay. Take 2. Stop. You made a noise.
It's live. You can't take 2. I see everything.
Okay.
Hello.
How's it going? Oh my god. What are you doing to me?
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
How's it going, Sudsers? Welcome back to the channel. You are at Soap and Clay, where we make all the soapy things, and you are here for day 229 of 365 days of soap. And today we are celebrating hitting 15K on the YouTube channel thing, which is freaking amazing. There are 15,000 of you Sudsers out there, and that's wild to me. It like literally blows my mind every time I think about it in big crazy ways. 15,000 of you, that's a lot. And I love every single one of you. And we decided that to celebrate it this time around, we were going to just have a stream about nothing. And by nothing, I mean everything. And that everything is Taylor Swift. So we are going to rank 100 of Taylor Swift songs today. She's a lot more than 100. And so we curated a list. And last week in the community post, I actually gave you the final list of the 100 songs that we're ranking individually. And today, because we've had this list done for a week and we haven't been talking to each other about where our songs fall, we're going to compare our rankings. And chaos is probably going to ensue. So, you know, we'll see that.
This is the most potential that will probably ever exist for you to see us argue live.
Oh yeah, we could get in fights for this one. Yeah.
It could be intense. It's going to be a blast.
Fighting could definitely happen, though, for sure. And look at Mr. Soap and Clay. Can I just point out, he comes to the stream looking like a dime on a Sunday afternoon. Look at this. He's all, well, you see the little, so beautiful.
I like to feel pretty.
And I'm wearing my new All Too Well hoodie.
Also pretty.
Because I'm experiencing the hungovers, and this is comfy. So
she's wearing an All Too Well hoodie. Where do you guess that ranks on her list of 100?
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out, Mr. Soap and Clay, sir.
Let's find out where your hoodies rank on your list.
Yeah. Where do my hoodies rank? Where do all of my pieces of Taylor Swift swag rank on my list? Because I got a lot of them, actually. Isn't he pretty, J&F Swanberg?
Thanks, Swanberg.
I think it's a Swanberg that we know. I think it's that person. So, yes, I like all the Sudsers in Michigan. It's actually a ton of fun looking at analytics, right? And seeing the spread of where everybody's from. And interestingly, this community has a really cool spread between like about 60% United States and like 40% Australia. And I think that's cool as shit. All you Australians out there that are just watching this crazy soap maker from the Pacific Northwest, that's cool. Can we talk about where you live? Because it's wildly more interesting than where I live, I'm sure.
This bolsters my case for moving to Australia.
Yeah, I totally want to move to Australia. I want to move a lot of places, though. There's a lot of different pipe dreams in the works. One of them involves us learning how to actually sail our sailboat, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to learn how to use it.
It's still the retirement plan.
Yeah, it's one of the goals, for sure.
From here to there. The boat's just got to make it from here to there.
Yeah. And every other thing along the way.
I'll beach it on the southwest coast and be done.
That's all. It's no big deal. Just has to make it from here to there. You see, Karen. Hi, Karen. Thanks for coming in, for sure. I appreciate you. It's Monday in Australia. Yeah.
That's terrible. It's already Monday.
Mondays are the worst. Oh, I got to show the peoples.
What's that?
You guys, I got a play button.
Oh, God.
I feel like you brought it in because you're okay with me showing
No, like
it.
I was going to like pull it out and present it on camera, and then it turned out trash. So I just showed it to you beforehand.
I got a play button, you guys.
It's not my best work.
What are you talking about? Your best work. It's a real play button. I got it. It's real.
It's the reveal.
It's real. Are you guys ready to see my play button?
This is like an unboxing without a box.
Do you want to see my play button, you guys? Actually, I have to wait because everything's always delayed. So, Laura, yes, he does have a very good voice for narrating. Actually, since we've been talking about doing this Twitch thing, and I will be doing like soap making, like just streaming 7-hour days of soap making while chit-chatting with people who come in and out. Also, we will be doing Twitch like actual gaming with Mr. Soap and Clay and Mr. Webman. And when like you get things where characters are talking in like the video games, he's going to read them all. And he's going to be a great narrator. Yes. Southern Magnolia says she's worried. And everybody's like, yeah, congrats on the play button, dude. Yeah.
I'm worried.
You want to see?
I'm worried.
You want to see my play button?
He can't even focus on it. It's so messed up.
This is my play button.
Well done, you.
Look what I got. I got a play button, you guys.
Yeah, you can't read it because it's trash, but it does say 15,000 subscribers.
It does. It says that thing. Mr. Soap and Clay made me that thing. And so it's beautiful. The vinyling did not work out the way that he planned because he used like striping paint.
Yeah, like inverted marking tape.
To paint on the road.
It adheres to everything, including the vinyl stencil.
But so. he made me a play button, you guys.
I pulled most of the paint off when I peeled the stencil.
I have a 15K play button. It's amazing.
I'll fix it.
Actually, on camera, it looks pretty good. If you hold it back here,
yeah, like it was just hung on the wall in the background.
It looks like probably could be a real play button-ish.
The play button's not even centered.
I know it's not centered. It's not a.
Dear God, it's a disaster. And I'm sorry.
It's not a perfect triangle, and it's the most beautiful thing I own, except for my Taylor Swift headie.
It was, of course. It was built with a grinder.
He built it with a grinder. You got a play button.
It just happened to have whatever.
I'm in love with
It's a thought
this.
that counts.
It really is.
It's not.
And it counts a whole lot.
Not the final product in this case at all.
Yeah. It's so good. So I'm like very, very proud of that. I think that's good. And I can just fix up that vinyl ink. It's all good. I can do that. I got one of those cry cut things.
That's paint though is the problem. It's got to be like sanded off.
It's okay.
That what's left there is paint, not vinyl.
I like it.
And there is some bits of vinyl still stuck in it.
It says it's presented to Soap and Clay for passing 15,000 subscribers. You can't see that because the vinyl was really weird. That's gonna be the screen cap that I put for the official.
That.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Me holding it up. Yeah,
That'd
that's gonna be the
awesome,
screen
yeah.
cap that I put for the official thumbnail for this video for it to continue to exist on the YouTubes.
Of course.
Got my silver play
The
button.
most clickbaity bullshit. That
Clickbait.
makes sense,
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I like it. So yes, you guys. Taylor Swift is a thing. And as I said,
Where's your... Oh, there it is.
yeah, you're going to have to reach my list for me because I'm looking at my phone and I don't actually have it on this guy. So...
Now we get to talk about how archaic you are.
Can I have my list, please?
Hey, did you print your list? No. Why would I do that? I've got it on my phone.
Why would you not print a list out? Hello?
This is because I've lost the opportunity to get coffee and whatnot.
Patty's
on
like,
it.
I want whatever it is that you guys are drinking.
It's
We're high on Taylor Swift life right now, okay? No alcohol is allowed. Also, or needed. Also, I'm drinking a mimosa.
Say it.
Don't look at my
Is
list.
that it?
It's my list.
Three front and back pages.
Yes. And it looks like I spilled coffee on it, but I think it actually might be blood. No, it's definitely coffee, but it looks like blood. That's gross.
It does.
I'm not going to show you guys, but it has a weird
Yeah,
splatter
don't
on
share
it.
that. See, that's why I don't print things. We are living in a digital world, and I am a digital girl.
You are a digital girl. That is true. You are that. So, you think that mimosa is mostly champagne? Actually, interestingly, I learned on a Twitch stream around Christmas time that there's a mimosa in the United States. And what that means is 1 part champagne and 2 parts orange juice. And in the UK, it's called like a Buxby or something. And it's 2 parts champagne to 1 part orange juice. And so I realized at that moment that we've been making our mimosas completely wrong forever.
No, we've been making them properly.
We've been making them the proper way.
Americans just water them down.
Huge watered down.
What you do is tint champagne with orange juice.
Right.
So it looks like you're drinking a mimosa.
Right, it's just a splash for coloring. That's what we do.
That's really how I mix it. I pour orange juice in until it sort of changes the colour.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's how it's supposed to go.
Agreed.
So I don't know what Americans have been doing, but they've been doing it wrong. Also explains why they can do like bottomless mimosas at brunch places or whatever, because I've always wondered about that.
Yeah, because you're drinking like 8 gallons of orange juice.
And so at some point your stomach is just because of all the acidity has got to be like, no, I don't actually want any more either, and also I'm still sober.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
The opposite of the gallon challenge.
Yeah. Oh, the gallon of milk challenge?
Yeah.
That's a terrible challenge.
Flashbacks right there.
God. Oh yeah, flashbacks of watching the idiot like frat boys puking themselves stupid in the middle of the quad because of these stupid challenges. Yeah. Memories, for sure. Walking by, I'm all studious, and they're just puking on the sidewalk.
Like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That was the best part. It's not even like saved for a pod. It's just middle of the day. Hey, bro.
Here it is
but
at
you
the
can't drink
college
this
center.
gallon of milk.
Why not?
Yes, I can.
I love how everybody's like, oh yeah, no, I know like 1 song of Taylor Swift. Cool. You're going to listen to us talk about a whole lot of things that you don't know. Then hopefully it's still fun.
When your 1 song pops up, pop in there what the ranking is.
Yeah. I bet it's number 1, Taylor Swift in your life, if you just know the one.
Well, do you just know the one, but not like it? Or do you also like the one?
True.
And also there's a song called The One.
Is that on our list?
The One. Yeah. Absolutely.
Did The One make it on our list?
Yeah, The One made it on the list.
All right. I don't remember.
You've got your printed copy right there.
It's a lot to go through.
You've got your stone tablet.
It's a lot to go through. Shut up. All right, so we're going to start out. Number 1, here's the rules. And we're going to say things that are going to be kind of confusing. 100 is our least liked song of these 100. 1 is the most liked. Which makes all the sense in the world, right? That's what you would assume. I know your brain is doing that right now. But he continued to say, oh yeah, no, it ranks really high on my list. And I'm like, high like low or high like high? Top 50, right. Bottom 50. It's confusing as hell.
We were trying to have this conversation. It wasn't going anywhere. Apparently it's not going to go anywhere. But it's like, you brought up like Billboard Top 40.
Right.
Like, those are high ranking songs.
Right.
High rank, low number.
Low number. Right. And
so, but I said, so that ranks really highly on my list. That means a low number because it's high on the list because lists go from 100 up to 1.
I'm going to need to drink more to understand all of this today. So
I don't understand the confusion at all. If something ranks high on your list, that would be a lower number. If something ranks low on your list, that would be a bigger number.
Some things are hard for me. That apparently is one of them.
It's not one of those things.
So, yeah, and also just keep in mind, all of the 100 songs that we selected are all songs that we actually like. Like, we like all of these songs, all 100 of them. There are wildly more than 100 Taylor Swift songs. Those songs didn't even make the list. We may or may not like the songs that aren't on the list, but all of these we like, but something has to be 100, right?
Yeah, we nearly did another video before this of us going through, because we just had a list of every Taylor Swift song, everything that she has been on, and pared it down to 100. And I feel like we cut the list in half, right? Like,
yeah, at least. Yeah, because depending on how you actually count it and whatever, it's like anywhere between 150-ish and like 260-something songs, if you're counting the collabs that she's done or the songs that she wrote for other people, or the stuff released from the vault with her new re-records. It's a lot.
Yeah, so we cut out at least 50 that had like Taylor Swift singing on them.
Yes.
Even if you cut out the rest of it.
Yes.
And
It's
even
a
that
lot.
was brutal.
Yeah. And yeah, Lori, they're all written about an ex. And that's what makes her amazing. So, how are we going to do this? We're going to do 100 songs. Do you want to give me your number 100 first? Do you want to start? Do I want to start? How are we doing this?
I mean,
We're going to pick off the low-hanging fruit really quick. Number 100 for me is Lover. What's yours?
Number 100 for me.
Your list isn't even available. He's not prepared.
Number 100 for me is Dear John.
Dear John is
I know what
shit
number 100
song.
is. I just got to pop the list up here.
Dear John is a shit song.
All right, I'm
For
down
sure.
here at 100. Dear John, 100.
Yeah, Dear John ranks in the 90 to 100 on my list too. Because here's the thing, Dear John, it was ballsy for sure. And, you know, I loved that. But also, you know, looking back on it and just that relationship and why it was allowed to exist anyway and people were just fine with it, completely squigs me out and gives me the icks of something fierce. So for me, Dear John is just kind of meh. But 100 for me was Lover. Because that song is also meh.
Where's Dear John for you?
It is 96. Wait, 97.
Oh, it's down there at the bottom then.
Yep. And number 99 for me is Cowboy Like Me.
Oh, that hurts. I knew you were going to rank it low, but that hurts.
I don't like that song.
Do you have the same beef that the other chick has? Because she says that the tennis court was covered up in a tent.
Yes, I hate that. That is a stupid, stupid line. The tennis court was covered up with some tent-like thing. That is a stupid line. Some tent-like thing. Why not just say it's a tent? I completely agree with Smokey Glow when she said that in her ranking, like 100%. Just call it a tent. It's a tent, a tarp. Like just, it's a tarp.
Now we degraded it
The
to a
tennis
tarp.
court was covered up in a tarp. You know? And also, why is a cowboy at a fancy freaking country club?
Cowboy's a state of mind and attitude, not an actual cowboy.
I don't like that song.
It's like Vanilla Sky when the panel of
I
surgeons
hate that
says, we're not cowboys, we can't just wing it. Like, they're obviously not cowboys, and they're not talking to a cowboy, but it's a mentality.
That movie with Tom Cruise and Penelope Cruz, Vanilla Sky?
Yeah,
That's a stupid movie too.
I like that movie. You just hate cowboys.
Just hate cowboys.
All cowboys, and yet you like Taylor Swift.
I like country music. I like cowboys. I grew up with a lot of them. I like cowboys.
You liked cowboys, now you
You
hate them.
spent like 15 years of your life wearing nothing but cowboy boots every single day.
I'll
So
still
I
pop
think
them on
it's
an
safe to
occasion.
assume that I'm okay with cowboys. Although you're not one. You just like to wear their boots.
I worked on a ranch at a point.
Yeah.
I even drove cattle, rode horses.
I think there was homework. Lori's like, there was homework. Yes, there was.
There was a list posted. You're supposed
There
to
was.
rank your own.
Yes.
We should be seeing you in the comments right now. So no, that's number 74.
That's
for me.
number 74.
No
Actually,
one did their homework
if we were doing this on Twitch, it would be way easier.
because
But we're not. Because we're not prepared. But it's okay. It's fun. Anyway, see, Southern Magnolia gets me. They get me. I hate that movie.
I mean I didn't say it was great. It's not like top 10 movies, but it's not
See,
terrible.
Tara? See, look. Confirmed. Vanilla Sky can confirm. Trash movie. I also just don't like Tom Cruise anymore, but that's a different story.
I didn't like Tom Cruise even then, but I still like the movie.
Yeah, I probably
I didn't
never
like
really
Tom
liked
Cruise in Top Gun. Like I've never really liked Tom Cruise, even before he was publicly crazy.
I've never seen Top Gun.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
It's the only
Something
time
about
Pooh
Goose.
Corner Man sang rock songs. Kenny Loggins? You have to watch Top Gun just for the soundtrack.
Kenny Loggins is the Pooh Corner man? The house on Pooh Corner? That's Kenny Loggins?
That's Kenny Loggins, the man who did Danger Zone for Top Gun. It's the
Wow.
same man who did House on Pooh Corner.
I didn't know that.
It's
really?
amazing. Yeah, he's like got 3 songs in the soundtrack.
I'm going to have to look that up to confirm.
Well, you can do
House
that.
on Pooh Corner is Kenny Loggins?
Yes,
I don't think so.
the Danger Zone man. The
I mean, I
intro to
believe
Top
you
Gun.
because I can't actually
It's amazing.
confirm that.
How do you not see Top Gun?
I don't like Top Gun. I don't know.
Oh god.
It's Goose and volleyball and
Lots of comments.
stuff. Legend. I've never seen Legend either, but that's the one that Nicole Kidman was in, right? Too, also as well, I think.
No, that's Far and Away.
Oh,
That's where they're Irish. I love that movie
so
too.
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's weird. Tom Cruise, American. Nicole Kidman, Australian. They're both Irish. But yeah, that's the bare knuckle boxing thing. Far and Away.
Oh,
It's a good movie.
Which one's Legend?
I don't know what Legend is.
We can't do this. We have 100 freaking Taylor Swift songs to read.
And everyone hates Vanilla Sky.
Everyone thinks your opinion in movies is not great. So that's
Let's see what they pop in with Far and Away, because that's a great movie.
And while we're doing that, I'm going to give you my number 98, which is Better Than Revenge.
That's as far as we've made it.
Yeah.
Your 98 is Better Than Revenge.
Yeah, what is your 98?
My 98 is Daylight.
Okay, it's fine. I get that.
But my 97 is Better Than Revenge.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about Better Than Revenge. It's the slut shaming for me, dog. Like, that's a hard pass.
Yeah, so I don't care at all about the content of the song. It's just got that, like, Letters to Cleo, Gwen Stefani band, Spiderwebs. What was that band?
What was the Spiderwebs band?
Yeah, what's the name of Gwen
No
Stefani's
Doubt?
band? No Doubt, yeah. It's got that sort of vibe, and it was that sort of era, I think, when it was released. I like the beat, I like the sound of it. Not really
Speak
the content.
Now was the album. That's on the album Speak Now, and that's the album that she wrote 100% on her own because people didn't think that she could. And so there's like 19-year-old kid out there going, well, watch me do it. And she did it in an amazing, epic way. But I think Dear John and, Better Than Revenge and Dear John are both on Speak Now. And for me, I can do without both of them.
Yeah, totally.
But for me, the Better Than Revenge, it really is the slut shaming. Like, you don't have to publicly attack somebody for liking sex. The hell is the matter with you? You know, she's good on the mattress. Paramore. Yeah, it was definitely a Paramore vibe.
But Paramore's got, like, what, 3 slut-shaming songs? And Paramore's great also.
Paramore is amazing. Sarah, Kenny Loggins, also House on Pooh Corner. You on the album to Top Gun?
She's probably talking about the actual Kenny Loggins album with House on Pooh Corner.
Oh, House on Pooh Corner. Okay. Well, someone
It's
can
the
confirm
same
that.
man. It's shocking, but it's the same man.
I love that song. That's a great song.
Then you should love Top
I
Gun.
cry every time I hear that song.
So he's responsible for the soundtrack.
Really good song. All right, so my 97 was Dear John, and your 97 is Better Than Revenge.
Yes.
And my 96 is Delicate, so it's up there with yours. As Can Move, Can Whatever. What's your 96?
Cardigan. I knew we were going to get into this.
Soaping in my cardigan.
We had a bit of a discussion about this last night. Without revealing rankings, there are songs that mean things to you for reasons, and there are songs that mean things to me for reasons, and they don't cross.
You got dressed today looking all nice, and I'm like, well, I was going to wear my all too well hoodie, but now I'll put on my cardigan. And you didn't say a word this morning. Was like, I don't know that you should do that because I'm going to catch you out and destroy your life while you're sitting in your cardigan.
But you can still love your cardigan and the song Cardigan. You have cardigans because you love them.
That one's painful. Okay, Sarah, true. On Pooh Corner. House on Pooh Corner is also Kenny Loggins. Okay. That one is painful because Cardigan is...
Oh, you even printed it out in reverse ordered.
Of course I did.
Oh, cool.
Cardigan is number 29 for me. So it's, that top 40.
Yeah. It's high ranking.
How are we married? Okay, so number 95 for me is Sparks Fly.
Blank Space.
I feel like Blank Space ranks really high for me.
Really?
Yeah. Like, of importance. Like, low. Never gonna get through
High
this.
ranking, low number.
Might be a 4-parter.
Blank
Excuse
Space.
me, I gotta go take a nap and reset my brain.
Blank Space top 50?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Because I can't see it on my... It's number 66. I actually just found it.
No, so it's bottom 50.
So, yeah.
It's middle third. Which is
Yeah.
how I ranked my list anyway.
And Sparks Fly is another Speak Now song. And in actuality, the entire Speak Now album, it's very fantastical and fantasy and very cool or whatever. But she's wrote every single version of that song better since. All of the songs that are on that album, much better since. And so I think most of Speak Now is probably going to be in my bottom 15.
I got to see where Sparks Fly ended up.
Denise is like, you guys are awesome. We're just sitting here talking shit to each other. Thanks. Thank you.
Sparks Fly is 57 for me.
Wow.
Still middle third.
Yeah, okay. So number 94 for me was Dancing with Our Hands Tied from the Reputation album. What was your number 94?
Closure.
Oh, wow. That hurts a little bit. We're going to move through. 93 is Afterglow for me.
Wow. That hurts a little bit too.
Yeah, does that hurt for you?
Yeah.
What's your 93?
Long story short.
I love that song.
I feel like my bottom 20 and your bottom 20 are going to be the biggest point of contention.
Oh my God. We got to zoom through some of this shit because my God. We have to really get to the fights. Can't start fighting before we hit number 89. So number 92 for me was False God from the Lover album.
Oh, yeah.
Also from the Lover album.
Very contentious indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little bit higher for me.
Yeah.
Long Live.
Long Live is your number 92?
My 92.
See, I really actually like that song. I don't know where I ranked it on the list, but I really...
It's storming out there.
Are we gonna die, sir?
I've only had like small branches falling on the roof so far. Keep an eye on it. The building's not shaking yet, so the wind's not up that high.
We might be dying tonight, sir.
We might actually be at risk of losing power, so if everything just shuts off,
that actually is a good point. So we do actually have a huge storm going on, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Pacific Northwest, but here in the Pacific Northwest, the trees are real weak. They haven't had to work hard to get the water, right? Because it's always right there. And as such, they don't build good root systems. And as such, they just literally fall right over. And it happens at least a dozen times every single, well, I can't even say like winter because it just happens all the time. And we lose power a lot as a result. So we might lose power. Just keep that in mind.
And then we'll have to go out and cut trees off across the road.
Yeah, then we got to go out and be community members and take our chainsaws out and yay. It's a fun time. So number 92 was False God. For me, number 91 was 15.
Yeah, here we go. Number 91 is Marjorie for me. I can't.
You
know, I nearly ranked it higher just because I know how much it means to you, but at the end of the day, I couldn't.
Oh my God.
It's, my preference. It's not there.
Oh my God. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Okay, so for those of you who don't actually listen to Taylor Swift, go listen to Marjorie, okay? It's about her grandma, okay? And for those of you who know anything about Mrs. Soap and Clay, I love my grandma. And she was a huge, huge part of my life forever. And that's a song that makes me cry. If I want to cry, I just put on Marjorie. It's an amazing song. And he's all just casually dropping it in the bottom 90, 100, whatever.
You know what? That's a good point to cover, though. Taylor Swift songs that make you cry. Because that nearly factored into my rankings. It was like, well, I'll just go, top 50 will be... The top 30 will be all the songs that make me cry. And then listening through these again, on the trip and all that, hours and hours, she's got so many songs that make me cry that I don't even like. So they still ended up, down towards the bottom.
But they make you cry.
Right. But
they have to be important.
It doesn't mean I have to like them. They've got some emotional bit she did a good job on.
Okay, you guys have to go listen to Marjorie and then come back in the comments later at a later date and tell Mr. Soap and Clay that he's wrong to rank it at 91 because that hurts my heart. All right, number 90 is The Archer from Lover. I've been the Archer.
After how hard you pushed Lover, the whole album.
Oh yeah.
On me. It's like this album's out for a week and you're like, you got to check this out. It's amazing. Listen to this, listen to that. No, it never resonated, and then you put it all down at in the bottom 80.
I have a fair number of Lovers pretty far down the list actually, but I mean so far it's a pretty good spread. I have songs from Lover, Evermore, Speak Now, Reputation, and Fearless on the bottom and 90 to 100. So.
And that was your number 90.
And that's my number 90.
So my number 90 is actually from the Lover album as well. I forgot that you existed.
It's fair. Cool. I like it. It's her coming back after Reputation. That's fine. Cool. I get it. All right. And number 89 for me is Tim McGraw.
And number 89 for me, Tim McGraw. I'm surprised we haven't hit that yet. Oh, yeah, 83 for me. It's Tim McGraw.
Okay, so what's your 89?
This is like a 1-2 punch. Epiphany.
What are we doing here? I need a timeout. Are you kidding me?
No, yeah.
Epiphany?
It's there.
So you're gonna just like look me dead in my eyes and put Epiphany and Marjorie.
I mean, I've looked you dead in your eyes before and told you I don't like Epiphany.
Epiphany's about COVID.
It's not changed. Yeah, it is about COVID.
It's heartbreaking.
It sort of honestly reminds me of Toby Keith doing his Twin Towers song. Like, it's just opportunistic.
Ew, gross, no. Don't
Yeah.
ever compare her to Toby Keith in doing that. That's
Which
horrible.
I didn't need to.
No.
Yeah, no, don't like the song.
Okay, sir. You're just wrong now. I don't like that. Number 88 is a Picture to Burn.
88.
Another picture to burn. Burn, burn, burn.
Soon you'll get better.
What are you doing to me?
Just getting it all out of the way right now.
The song about her mother getting cancer for a second time, you're like,
Not something I want to
88.
turn on and jam to. Yeah. You know, it's a lot like Smokey's friend David said, I don't care about the background, it's whether or not I want to listen to it. And I don't want to listen to it.
the song about her mother getting cancer for a second time and Taylor grappling with the fact that she could die. You're like,
This is an example of a sad song that can make me cry and I don't want to listen to.
The
It still
Dixie
breaks
Chicks
slowly.
were on that. The Chicks.
Yeah.
That was their comeback. I don't understand you,
It
sir.
didn't work out for them coming back.
Well, I mean,
They didn't go very far.
they had that beautiful March March song. Loved that song.
That one's cool, yeah.
Number 87 is Ivy. This is not a good time for me.
Ivy. Sing it.
Sing it. This is why it's so low. Sing the song.
Should have said no, it was 87 for me.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
Ivy is the goddamn song. My pain fits in the palm of your freezing hand. That's
Oh,
Ivy.
I love that song.
Right. Everyone says, oh, what's that song? Sing it. No one knows the song. It's a great song.
I do like that song, actually. It's still 87 for me. Should have said no during the Reputation tour, during the concert. It was freaking amazing, though, because it's all of these synth beats and, whatever, because she's
Oh, yeah.
left country music. And then all of a sudden you hear this very known
It was the
twang.
banjo, yeah.
Yeah. And you're like, oh my God, it's 2001 again. And we're living a country music fantasy. It was great.
It was
That was an
great.
amazing thing to watch, but should have said no, down lower. I get it.
Yeah, if you take it back to the album version and when it was around, it's low for me.
Yeah. So number 86 for me is The Way I Loved You. And that's the way I love you.
I don't remember where that one landed for me, but I'm not offended by that.
Well, good.
86 for me. I got to bring this over here. There's a glare on it. 86 is Shake It Off.
See, that actually ranks higher for me because of me and the girls. That's a memory with the girls. So,
Yeah, I know they like it.
I don't know where it ranks, but pretty high. Okay. What were we on?
Toby Keith is the
85.
worst.
Toby Keith is the freaking worst. You comparing Taylor Swift to Toby Keith, we will have words later, sir. My 85 was All You Had to Do Was Stay. It's from 1989. It's one of her just kind of it's catchy, but whatever.
Well, we're going to just keep unloading the clip because 85 for me is Only the Young.
What are you talking about? How could Only the Young be that low on your list?
It's another case of I just don't like the song. I understand the concept. I understand the idea. It's all beautiful. I don't like the song. She's gone into shock. I've had like 5 in my bottom 20 that are probably in her top 10.
I think these songs rank probably in my top 10. I am almost certain Only the Young does.
I knew this was going to be interesting to get through.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
It's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Damn, dude. Soon you'll get better.
Yeah,
you have to.
That's lower.
Damn. This is not a fun game anymore. I don't like this anymore.
It's just what you prefer versus what I prefer.
All right, number 83 is Don't Blame Me from Reputation.
83, you skipped 84.
I thought 84 was Should Have Said No.
Is that what you did? 84?
Yeah, didn't you just...
83 is Tim McGraw for me.
And 84 was Only the Young for you.
84 is Ronan for me.
What the hell is the matter with you?
85 is Only the Young.
Okay, so my 85 was All You Had to Do Was Stay. 84 Should Have Said No. And yours was Only the Young and Ronan.
Yeah.
The song that she wrote
And
from a poem from a mother's blog that lost her son, her like 4-year-old son Ronan, of cancer, and she wrote it for him and did this huge fundraiser and gave all the money to the mom. Like, you're like, that's just...
Yeah, it's probably the saddest, most emotional, tear-jerking song I've ever heard, and I don't want to sit around and listen to that.
I don't know. I don't understand you, sir. Okay. 83 is Don't Blame Me, Reputation. What was your 83?
My 83 is Tim McGraw.
Okay, fair. 82 was I Did Something Bad from Reputation.
New Romantics.
From 1989.
Yeah.
Yeah. 81 is Cold As You from the original album. Can you guys hear that?
You hear the rain?
That's really loud.
The mic's picking it up. I don't know if it's broadcasting, but they're picking it up.
Wow. That's wild. Okay, anyway, 81.
81?
Yep.
Never Grow Up. We're nearly through all of the rankings that you're going to be offended by.
That's Scout's song. That's the song that I sang to her when she was a baby.
That is the song that you assigned, and that means something to you.
Wow. Number 80 is Dress by Reputation, from Reputation.
80 is Nobody, No Crime.
All right. I don't... Okay. 79 is Treacherous from the Red album.
Mad Woman from Folklore.
All right, fine. 78 is King of My Heart. Although that song also so much fun to see in concert. They brought out those big giant drums, and they're all these shirtless men just beating the shit out of them. It was so amazing. I loved that. That was so good. It was fun. But that's my 78.
My 78 is Mirrorball.
Okay, fine. Much for the same reason that Ivy's up in my list. 77 is You Are in Love.
London Boy.
Weird.
You want to go ride on my scooter?
Yeah, that's Idris Elba.
I know.
Are you... Okay.
I like Idris Elba. Don't really like the song.
All right, so 76 was Shake It Off. So it wasn't super low on my list, but...
76 is Ivy, for me.
Okay.
But I know what the song is, so I put it there on purpose.
75 is Call It What You Want.
75 is King of My Heart.
Yep, that's great. That makes all the sense. 74 is I Wish You Would from 1989.
Look What You Made Me Do for me.
Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you... it's like 59 for me. That makes sense.
We're a quarter of the way through.
Oh, we're going to have to take a break and just chat with the chat for a while because I'm freaking out. We got to get to let's get to 50 and then let's take a break and just talk because I got to process some shit here, you guys.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So number 73 for me is Betty.
73.
From Folklore.
Yeah, I'm familiar. I think he knows.
I think he knows his footprints are... What are you talking about? I love that song.
Betty is 67 for me.
Okay.
So we're down in the same range.
So number 72 is I Forgot That You Existed, and that was higher on your list. So we're pretty in sync there.
72 is Hoax for me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. My number 71 is Daylight.
My 71 is 15.
And you already did Daylight, and I've already done 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still, they're where they belong.
Yeah. And my number 70 is Innocent, the song that she wrote for Kanye West on the Speak Now album.
Hmm. How'd that get?
That bitch is always writing about Kanye West.
How'd that even get through our first filter? No.
It's wild.
Oh, that's the one we kept, right?
Yeah,
about Kanye.
Well, kind of. I forgot that you existed is also on there. Look What You Made Me Do is all. She's written a lot of songs about Kanye West.
And they're all in the bottom, 70. What number was that?
Number 70.
70. With a bullet. Enchanted.
I was enchanted to meet you. Yeah, that's my number 61. Number 69 is Mad Woman for me, which, I mean, I like the message. I like the song. I like what it means, but, something has to go down there.
It's just not the best song.
Shit, man, just like, she's stressed. Yeah, I'm stressed. Patty, can you imagine these two in divorce court? This might send us to divorce court. What's happening here?
I was not looking forward to revealing my bottom 10. I gotta be honest.
God.
I knew what it was going to invoke, but, I gotta be honest. It is what it is.
Somebody said earlier in chat, you're sleeping on the couch. No, sir. You're sleeping in our bed, but that's only because our bed is currently pulled away from the wall while you build a new one, and I'm not sleeping in the middle of the room.
It's
That's
sort
weird.
of fun, actually.
So I'll sleep on the couch.
To have nothing around it at all. It's just a little mattress oasis. The
Freaks me out.
Cats love it.
We're just gonna put a bed in the middle of the room now.
But I'm nearly done building a wall, and it can go back where it belongs.
It'll be back. Just not by tonight. Because we're doing this instead.
Yeah,
Way more fun.
I've already gotten dressed and pretty. I'm
Right.
not going back to
There's
work.
no more work today. This is way more fun. Okay, so number 68 for me is Mirror Ball. And you already did the Mirror Ball.
Yeah, 68 for me is Breathe.
Wow. That actually does rank further down on my list. Obviously, because I haven't said Breathe yet.
Further down, you mean higher on your list?
I mean, somewhere between
You
68
shouldn't
and
have
1.
printed this out in reverse.
Why?
Whatever.
I'm counting it down.
Breathe.
So, number
68.
67 is the New Romantics for me.
67, I've already said Betty for me.
Yeah, and we've already both said Betty and the New Romantics at this point.
So we're all done with that.
Number 66 for me is Blank Space, and you said that earlier.
Yeah. 66 for me is Clean.
Oh, I love that song, but I don't think I love it enough to put it too far down. I love all the songs. Like, I love them all. You know this.
Too far down or rank it too
Stop it.
highly?
And here's a weird one. Okay, my 65 is Red.
65.
Loving him is like driving a new Maserati. You know the song.
I know the song. It talks about Maseratis.
You like the song. You had a Maserati.
It's your 65.
Yeah.
It's my 28.
Yeah, see? Pretty high up. I figured you would rank it high because you like Maseratis.
Yeah,
and you had one of
basically
those
about
guys.
Maseratis.
Right.
That's it.
So that's the
You
only
start the
reason-
song with a Maserati, and
That's the only reason you wanted it.
jump out of
You're
the
like,
road.
Maserati, you say? I had one of those Gran Turismo things.
65.
Is it Gran Turismo? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Gran Turismo. We're going to get another one, but a convertible.
We're not getting another Maserati. We're all about electric cars now, babes.
They're making an electric car, I think. We're still going to get a Gran Turismo convertible, but they make one. 65 is everything has changed for me.
Everything has changed?
Yeah.
Wow, sir. Everything has changed?
I can't bump it up just because Ed Sheeran's in it. Is a thing.
That's the only reason you bump it up. That's
We
the
can-
only reason it's in my top 10.
We'll do this again for Ed Sheeran because my other favourite.
We love Ed Sheeran so much, right?
And I love Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift together.
They forgot about us. No, we're still here.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
We're
we
just
are.
really trying to go through we're really trying to push through this damn list to get to 50 and then just talk to you guys because my heart is hurting in some ways and I need a break.
I did sort of forget we had live in chat going. Sorry.
Amanda
still
got
here.
it though. Don't mess with their Taylor Swift. Yeah. So also Soap Chef, gonna need something a little stronger than mimosa. I just need after this right now. Please. We're filming in a bar. Got
We've got a wall.
BSB, I've got peanut
We
butter
can love
whiskey. I mean,
So-
I've got all the dope
So we're going to
shit
get to
back there.
50. We're going to cut to an inhibition screen. We're going to mix some things up. And then we'll be back.
Denise just compared us to two kids in the back seat. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Mom!
That's been our kids all day today. I'm so
All
glad to
day,
be
all
here.
like 3 days.
been a lot.
We've all had a 3-day weekend, and they hate each other.
It's been a lot.
For 3 days.
They're not happy with life right now. I don't get them.
Mm.
Okay, so I
don't even know where we are.
I just did red. My 64 is long story short.
My 64 is dress.
Cool. I've already done that one, and you already did long story short.
Yeah.
63 is so it goes.
Delicate.
Yeah, mine. That was so low on my list. Like, you can be done. 62 is August from Folklore for me.
Oh, that one hurts right in the feels. Dancing with Our Hands Tied.
Yeah, that one I think I already did.
You did, yeah.
It was very low. August. You liked all of the Folklore album, though.
I like her songs about months. December and August and all that. But yeah, I love Folklore and Evermore.
Yeah, those were definitely your albums for sure. My 61 is Enchanted. And you've already done that one.
Done that. Come Back, Be Here.
Yeah, okay. Yep. My number 60 is I Think He Knows. So
I think I've done that one already.
you already did that one.
Yeah. 60 for me is Champagne Problems.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
So do you remember when we found English teacher KP on the YouTubes?
Mm-hmm.
Or KP English teacher, whatever her name is. And we found it because of that song. And like the title of the YouTube video was like, you know, English teacher analyzes Champagne Problems for the first time, or listens to Champagne Problems for the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were sitting in here watching this, sobbing our freaking faces off. Both of us.
Yes.
So I find it weird that you're like, 60-something.
I got past that play on emotions and realized I don't really need the song.
Okay, it's fair. My number 59 is Look What You Made Me Do, and I think you've already done Look What You Made Me Do.
I did, yeah.
Look what you
59 for me is So It Goes.
So It Goes.
I think you've already said that.
Yes, just said it. 58 for me is Ready For It.
I expected you to put that higher, actually, just because of the concert intro.
It was
but see,
so much
you've
fun.
gotten past the initial emotional
No, it's still
tug.
there, but there
And
are
then you
other
rank
things
it where
that
it
have to,
should
like,
be.
the rest of them are more emotional.
That was 58. Innocent. It's 58.
Right, the Kanye song? All right. 57 is Wildest Dreams for me.
57 is Sparks Fly for me.
Sparks Fly, okay. That's okay. Cool. 56 is Wonderland for me, which is actually kind of painful because I really liked Wonderland quite a
Yeah,
bit.
it's a little higher for me. 56 is Call It What You Want.
Okay. I don't even remember that being on the list, so I look forward to seeing where I put it.
Obviously
Oh, I
higher
already
than,
did it. It was number 75. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do remember you saying that.
Good. It's like, okay. 55 is This Love.
Wildest Dreams.
Okay, just said that one. We're cool. We're
Yeah.
sort of in sync right now. 54 is Sad, Beautiful, Tragic from Red, which is a gorgeous song.
Yeah, it's higher for me.
It's a gorgeous song.
54 is Don't Blame Me.
Don't blame me, your love made me crazy.
If
She
it
gets
doesn't,
this
you ain't doing
very
it right.
cool, like,
Yeah,
gritty.
grungy.
Yeah, I liked that song quite a bit.
Someone who hates Nirvana, you're not allowed to like grunge.
I don't like Nirvana. I don't like any of the music that came from the Pacific Northwest. Don't come for me. I just don't understand it.
Isn't that pretty much it?
I don't.
You
I don't
got the
think
grunge
so.
scene, but a lot of it like trickled down from BC and all that too, because apparently Canada had its own grunge scene.
It's
and
not
that's
just
when they were
Nirvana. It's like
integrating.
Soundgarden. Like there are a lot of them that came from
Chris
here.
Cornell and Soundgarden, you don't know?
No, I don't like any of that.
Chris Cornell's amazing.
I missed that entire time. The Soap
You
Chef,
should
like
hear-
Mr. Soap Chef and I are into heavy metal. Yeah.
You should listen to the Chris Cornell covers of the Michael Jackson songs. They're amazing.
Oh, I can't wait to forget that immediately. Thank you.
Sure, you will. I'm telling everyone else. Chris Cornell covers Michael Jackson. Incredible. Billie Jean, Chris Cornell. You got to listen to it.
And that's not true. I like sad songs and he likes catchy. That is not true. Patricia, it's not.
Actually, my top 10 is probably 9 sad songs.
Yeah.
So we'll get
he
there.
loves the sad
Oh, I
songs.
love cry songs.
He likes to cry.
Just not all of them.
Well, and she makes a lot of them, so it's fair. And again, we have to say again, these are 100 songs that we do like. They had to go somewhere. So, what do we stop with? Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. Number 53 for me is Clean.
53, I've just done Clean, so we're on the same page there. 53 for me is Tolerate It.
Whoa, that's fine. Come Back, Be Here is number 52 for me.
I've already done that one. Was that 61 for me? Cornelia Street is 52.
Oh, okay, that's much lower on my list.
Cornelia Street's lower?
Yeah.
You've not said it yet.
Lower in numbers,
Oh,
sir.
you mean higher, right?
What are we?
Higher on your list.
This is we're not having.
We need someone to settle this debate here.
Somebody needs to settle this. Can somebody give us like the terminology we're supposed to be using for this? We are not prepared streamers. We expect other people to do our work for us.
If you say something rates lower
obviously.
on your list, that means it's less important.
But it's lower in number. I know. It's okay.
Soundgarden, yes.
To Soundgarden. That's a thing up here too. You know what is also a thing up here in the Pacific Northwest, I've noticed? It hasn't really evolved since like 1998 or whenever the grunge thing was a thing.
Why do you need to evolve beyond flannel?
Yeah, it's just flannel and Taco Bells and KFCs on every corner. Yes. It was the strangest thing moving up here. And I'm like, wow. Have I stepped back in time? Totally felt like I went back to childhood. It was wild.
It was like being in the valley, except there's more Taco Bells.
Except more Taco Bells. Yeah. But you only need the one in the valley. There are only 12 people that live there. So for me, 52, Come Back, Be Here. Did we already do that?
You just now said that.
Okay.
That was down in like 60 or something for me. No, yeah, we did that. 52. I said Cornelia Street.
And then 51 is I Almost Do from Red.
51. That's a bit higher for me, I think. Bad Blood for me.
Okay. Number 50 is Stay, Stay, Stay for me.
Number 50 is Picture to Burn for me. So from the same album, yeah?
No, Picture to Burn is her original. That's like the first, well, maybe not the first, but one of the first singles she dropped, Picture to Burn.
Right. And that's the only, so I put that.
Stay, Stay, Stay is from Red.
I put that right in the middle because, like, right at 50, specifically because it's just instrumental in her existing.
Yeah.
And also she had the controversial line that ended up getting like re-recorded.
Yeah.
Re-released.
Do you guys remember that? Okay. So Picture to Burn, when it first came out on the radios, and I think like 100,000 units of CDs had actually already been shipped.
Don't you own one?
I do own one, actually.
That's what I thought.
Like, I do own one of the originals.
That's eBay gold right there.
And I was actually just listening to the radio, to the country station, right? And, you know, this new kid is on the country station, Taylor Swift, whatever, and she's singing the song Picture to Burn, and the line, go and tell your friends that I'm obsessive and crazy. That's fine. I'll tell them all you're gay. Granted, this was like 2004 or something, right? And it was shocking, and I'm like, who is this chick? That's actually the song that made me want to start paying attention to her, going to like listen to her, right? And I ended up loving her forever. But they almost immediately released the new song that we now know today and have tried forever to scrub that from all of the interwebs, from all of history. The one where it says, I'll tell them all you're gay. And now it's, that's fine, you won't mind if I say. I hate that stupid old pickup truck. Whatever.
And by the way.
And they have tried to scrub that from existence ever since. And I remember it. Do you guys remember it? Please tell me somebody else remembers it.
Yeah, it exists in my brain bowl, and that's why it had to be right in the middle at number 50.
It's a freaking thing.
Nothing before or after this would happen if Taylor Swift hadn't said that.
I know.
That's what skyrocketed her.
That's
oh God, did this child in this country station just say what I think she said?
That's what made me remember or even like pay attention to her 100%. I'm like, wait, what did you say? What? It was a lot. Oh wow, how you are with Taylor Swift is how I am with the Backstreet Boys, Courtney. Yeah, Backstreet Boys are cool too. I love boy bands. I'm not kidding. I love them.
Tell me why.
Yeah. And looks like Soap Chef's gonna do a live with ranking some rock songs.
Yeah.
I like it. We'll make sure Crazy Mike is around for that so he can like chime in with all of the pretentious holier than thou, I know music better than you do comments.
Well, so
Just kidding, I wouldn't do that to you. But
this is a question that I like to ask people that are into rock or metal or whatever, because they're so divisive and I don't know why. Soap Chef, how do you feel about Nickelback?
Yeah, that's actually a good question for everybody. How do you feel about Nickelback? The Nickelback gods apparently are telling me we have to say something specific about this because
you love Nickelback.
we've got.
I do love Nickelback. I'm not ashamed to say it. I listen to them often. I have a Nickelback station.
Yeah, no, you actually really do like Nickelback, but like the running joke is everybody hates them.
Right.
But how does everybody hate them? They've won a crap ton of awards, so
Yeah,
how does
do you
that
have
actually work?
platinum albums if everyone hates you? Like,
Right.
It's not that everyone hates them, it's that no one wants to admit they like them, and I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't actually understand
Well, you
it.
bought the album.
Right.
Millions of you did.
A lot of you did.
Otherwise, they can't go like triple platinum on an album.
But everybody hates Nickelback.
I don't actually
understand.
know that they've ever done triple platinum.
I don't think they have.
They sell
but
albums.
They sell a lot of albums. See, people remember. Courtney remembers. Elaine. Yep, they remember the Taylor Swift thing in that line. That was a weird moment. And like Nickelback, people are like, see, I like them.
Disturbed, yes.
Oh God, I love Disturbed. I don't know if that was directed at me or us, Southern Magnolia, or Soap Chef, or just in general in the chat, but I love Disturbed.
I wouldn't equate Disturbed and Nickelback. You know, one's a little like
right.
Kenny
Yeah.
Loggins, not Kenny Loggins, like
You're just super into Kenny Loggins tonight, sir. I don't think that you've ever
Well, I've not
mentioned
seen
the
Top
name
Gun.
Kenny Loggins.
it wasn't necessary until the night when you're all.
I've known you since I was 16 years old. I don't
Blue
think,
Corner song. Yeah, that's the man who does the Top Gun soundtrack.
I don't think you. I
Oh,
didn't even
God.
bring up the Pooh Corner song. You did, and you're like, oh yeah, Kenny Loggins. I know this name, and I've known you since I was 16. Had no idea you knew that name. This is weird.
I know that name because of Top Gun. You know that name because of Winnie the Pooh songs.
I love that Winnie the Pooh song. Here's the thing, in my defense, my mother has terrible taste in music. She hates music. I don't understand her. But like
Agreed.
she only listens to like 3 things, right? And one of them was always that song for some reason. And then the other one was like the Cher like Heart of Stone album. That was
Really?
it. Oh yeah, she loved that hardest. Just that one though. She doesn't like any other Cher. Just that one.
I don't like any Cher, so I
And
understand,
so-
except for that one.
It's those things are burned into my memory.
She likes Sinatra. That's not
Yeah,
bad
she likes
taste.
Sinatra. Everybody likes Sinatra.
Okay,
How do you
yeah.
not like Sinatra? So yeah,
I feel
but
like people don't like Sinatra.
I know House on Pooh Corner because my mom listened to it a lot. My kids are going to be saying the exact same thing about me, forever from now.
I know Taylor Swift because my mom listened to it a lot.
All I know is Taylor Swift and Hamilton, guys. My mom doesn't let me listen to anything else.
But I'm not throwing away my shot.
Yeah, exactly. Haven't listened to Hamilton in a while.
They actually ask for it on occasion. I'm like, just tell Alexa to play it. Like, why you're asking me for it?
See, people are doing the things there. Nickelback. Like, I think I read at some point that one of the reasons why Nickelback was so hated is because Chad Kroeger or whatever came out and like acknowledged in an interview or whatever that he writes his music formulaic because he like is educated in music, went to some fancy music school if I remember correctly, or he's just really good at it or whatever, but he writes the song that is going to be an earworm, that is going to be lyrically and compositionally like perfect to be popular. And I think he said that in an interview once and everybody just turned on him because he's like,
So-
well, you're not rock now.
So he admitted to doing what Timbaland has done for decades.
Right. He admitted to being good at his craft.
I know how to formulate this beat so that it will be a banger and everyone will listen to it. And then you can put whatever vocals you want on it. I mean, he had, what, Nelly Furtado?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
on a Timbaland.
You're right.
He had
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake. Like, it doesn't matter.
Right. He'll do whatever.
I do like Justin Timberlake. It's,
Yep.
not to be a knock on him.
I
But
do too.
put whoever's vocals you want on a Timberland song and it's top 10.
Right. It'll be amazing immediately.
Because formulaic.
Right.
Same as Nickelback.
Exactly.
So don't turn on the man just because he said, yeah, I fuck with you.
Yeah, I do that. Exactly. Look at what I just said.
What?
Have you ever heard of the Irish Rovers? Courtney asks.
Absolutely. Are you
A long
serious?
time ago when the earth was new.
Jesus
The
Christ.
unicorn?
The unicorn.
Freaking love that song. It's a great
They
song.
have
Get some of those green alligators and long neck geese. Okay, so for the record, I understand that I don't know how to sing, and I also don't care. Okay? I
she's
sing
also singing the
because
song
it's
from The
fun.
Last Unicorn.
because it's fun. It's not the last unicorn.
If we're gonna
It's
go down
the
this-
unicorn. It's not the song from the last unicorn. That was like by some other band called like America or something. That soundtrack.
Oh yeah, that's by America. Which makes
The
no
Irish
sense
Rovers
because
did
they're
the
Irish as
unicorn
well.
song, not to be confused with the movie The Last Unicorn, also known as the most terrifying children's movie to ever exist. And you can fight me on that. I'm not wrong. That movie was terrifying.
But let's also go like real Irish and Flogging Molly.
Oh, well, I mean, come on, stop it.
Or Five Finger Death
They're
Punch.
both real Irish bands. It's just two different like genres within Irish music.
Flogging Molly, I can listen to some Flogging Molly. Some Five Finger Death Punch. Going back to Boston.
Oh God, you and Seth Vance.
Who said In Sync? Why?
I don't know, but Soap Chef's talking about Metallica, Queen's Rich and D. I've only heard Metallica,
There's
and I
so
love them.
much going on right now.
And I've heard, I've went to a lot of their concerts. They're amazing.
Give me fire, give me that much other side.
Who's like Ed Sheeran?
Who's like?
Ed Sheeran?
Who's like? There's so much going on.
There's a
right
lot. And yes, Elaine, me too. I actually like most music.
Depends on if I'm drinking.
I just don't understand grunge. I don't get it. Why do
Where I rank Taylor Swift songs depends on if I'm drinking too. This list would change if I'd done it drunk.
Well, then maybe you should have done it drunk, sir, because
It wouldn't change in your favour.
you put some really important songs.
So we made it to 50.
We made it to 50, and we are breaking right now, so we can catch our breaths before we get into the bottom 50 and, you know,
You mind if I
make things get weird.
take an actual break and refill that?
Yeah, no, let's take an actual break, and you can refill that, but while we're gone, can we maybe turn that down a little bit?
Yeah, it's getting
toasty in here.
Yeah.
She's gonna take my words.
Oh.
Just gonna
We might not agree on Taylor Swift lists, but we're still simpatico.
Just gonna take my words. Getting toasty in here. Oh, Jinx, it's like they share a brain. They love each other so much.
Right, so I'm going to turn the heater down.
Yeah, turning the heater down would be a good idea. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to start taking off hoodies and
Oh, it's actually gone off.
smothering you with them if I don't like your bottom 50. Just kidding, I won't do that.
I'm already done with my bottom 50.
Oh my god!
Now we're doing top 50.
Nobody weighed in on the comments about what that even means and whether or not who's somebody right.
I think there's...
Those were all words. Whether or not who's somebody right.
Whether or not
Here's the part that I love the most about being live with you guys and not having to do like a really curated video or whatever. I can just say weird things and it's okay because we're just friends talking. And I don't have to do a take two. You come back now. You hear?
All right, Beverly Hillbillies. Yeah. Black Gold, Texas tea.
Oh, Tara, your daughter was obsessed with NSYNC. I'm obsessed with NSYNC. They were amazing. And I think it's a great idea to redo the list drunk. That would be fun. Why do I have so many things going off right now? It's a lot. And wait, what are you confused about, Courtney? Why are we confused? I need to get this all finished, by the way, because we're at weird setups in here, and the goal is to have like a monitor right behind the camera so I can actually look at comments right here instead of doing this. It just seems rude. But I'm interacting with you, but the way that I need to interact with you is to be down here to read. You get it. I'm overly concerned with stupid things. Sorry. Hello, Arissa. How are you? Welcome to the live tonight. We are ranking Taylor Swift songs, and my wonderful, always amazing husband, Mr. Soap and Clay, has broken my heart in his 100 to 50 rankings so far, really. So it'll be it'll be a weird bottom 50, top 50. 50. The most you've laughed in a while. Well, Lori, I'm glad my pain is a source of entertainment for you. Just kidding. Seriously, that's a joke. That's a joke. I'm having a lot of fun, and I don't take it this seriously, but my God, I'm shocked at some of these rankings, really. So, yeah. While we are here and waiting for Mr. Soap and Clay to get back, we can do some housekeeping, right? So, coming up, I think on Thursday, is the avocado oil deep dive, which I'm super looking forward to. And I think like I don't even know if it's 5 days after that. Very soon after that is the preservatives deep dive. And then we are doing a cornstarch deep dive, specifically cornstarch and bath bombs, because is funny. And I want to. And I look forward to that one too. And then, okay. See, Courtney, this is why I'm confused too. Are you going best to worst or worst to best? So worst to best. We're going worst to best. So worst, granted, we love all of these songs, is 100. Best is 1. So the terminology, I don't understand the terminology that we're supposed to be using for this, really. Top 50, bottom 50. Very confusing. So, yeah, Lori, we don't know. We have no idea. So I said it. It's the one we like the least, number 100. And we're counting down to number 1. Have you guys ever read the book High Fidelity or watched the movie with John Cusack? High Fidelity?
Yeah, John Cusack.
Yeah.
Was that actually the question?
I was asking them if they've watched it. Top 5 lists. Always top 5 lists. Top 5 with a bullet.
Top 5 with a bullet.
Other things. Worst to best. In ascending order. Honey, they're asking me questions I don't understand.
Right, so
You can't answer the question away from the mic. But also, 2 of my Twitch people just went live, and so I need to go and get on the computer.
you need to go get your lurk turned on.
I need to go get my lurk turned on, so I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Okay. Entertain the chat.
I'll do my best.
Don't get chaotic.
No guarantees.
Don't answer any questions you know I wouldn't want to answer.
Let's see if those come up. I need to catch that real quick. We're going good to best. So, this ranking thing. Mrs. Soperclay brought it up last night. She's talking about Billboard Top 40. And I'm like, right, so the top 40 would be the worst of them, right? And 1 would be the best. And she just looks at me sort of crossed. Like, we're about to move on to our top 50 songs, which is either, ranked as the top of your list, the highest of your list, if you do it according to societal standards, or the bottom half of your list, if you do it in the way Mr. Soap and Clay has decided to rank today. And I'm not certain where this is coming from, but it'll be entertaining. I am mischievous most of the time. It's very hard for me to dial it back and behave, actually. But I think we're getting through all right. And I've not interrupted or inflamed too much. So, see how it ends up. What is that? Think of Billboard Top 100. Worst is always 100. Yes, Soap Chef, yes. So to the other things we were talking about, because I know maybe it seems like Taylor Swift is the only thing that either one of us listen to. I would like to do this with Ed Sheeran, because he's honestly tied for first. It's Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran are really the only artists that exist for me. If I'm just going to tell Alexa, Hold on. I'm going to tell her to play things. It's if I just said, "Hey, play something," it would either be Taylor Swift or Ed Sheeran, probably a mix of those two, and just a station. Things like the Nickelback, the Soundgarden, the Nirvana. We can get into all sorts of things for sure, but Mrs. Soap and Clay wouldn't be ranking Nirvana songs. So Ed Sheeran will get her engaged in for sure. She also really likes him. I mean, honestly, we both wanted Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift to get married like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, very recently. Thought it would have been an excellent pairing. Sort of disappointed when that didn't happen, isn't happening. But as far as music breakdowns and just discussing, or even cinema, I can defend Vanilla Sky and Far and Away and other Tom Cruise movies that would have been great even if Tom Cruise were in them. But yeah, there's all sorts of things on the table, and I know Mr. Soap Clay likes suggestions from everyone watching what you would like to see. So if this sort of thing is something that you would like to see more of, let her know. We can certainly do that. I'm always game. It's lots of fun for me. No matter what sort of arguments we might end up in afterwards. Far and Away is amazing. Someone else has seen it. I appreciate that. Yeah, Kelsey, it's it can bring out, it can make you emotional, ranking things and then finding out that like what's top 10 for you is bottom 10 for your partner or whatever. But like we've said today, things just mean things to me. There are songs in my top 10 list that are probably in Mr. Soap and Clay's bottom 10, bottom 20, because they mean certain things to certain people. So ranking songs can be intense for your relationship, I suppose, but you should still give it a go. It's fun. Did you get all of your lurking?
We've had fun. Ish, I guess.
I'm enjoying it.
Book ranking would be so hard, Courtney. I'm sorry. I'm just coming in at the middle of a conversation. How's it going?
Back in. I think it's going all right.
Good.
Let's talk about book rankings.
Book rankings would be hard. Like, there are, I feel, a lot more books and genres and types of books and stuff out there than there is music, right?
Well, I think that would have to be an assigned reading list, right? Like, you've read every book on the shelf, and I have not. I've read like a couple hundred, maybe. Right. I don't know the number, but not nearly as much. And there are so many books that you're not going to rank. You don't even want to, like... I've read a bunch of books on World War II and Nazi Germany, and you're not going to put that on a book ranking, but we could make like a book list, like read these 50 and then we'll rank them.
Right. Yeah, no, that would be the way that you would have to do a book ranking list for sure, because while I have read more books than literally any person I've ever met in my whole entire life, I guarantee I have not touched certain genres of things that other people super love. Like, I was listening to a Twitch stream yesterday, and they were getting real big into like romance novels, and I have like literally never touched that genre. I have known nothing about
it. Aren't there like 300 million romance novels?
Yeah, there's so many. There's so many romance authors, and like those
are the ones on grocery store shelves, right? And they just like cycle them out every month or something. Like those authors.
Not just that, but like, 'cause there are some really good romance novelists out there. I mean, I think technically that one show that we started to watch on Netflix, and then I fell asleep because that's what I do when I put on a show, and you woke up in the middle of the night and the kids were watching a sex scene from that show, and you're like, oh yeah, no. I think that's based on a series of romance novels.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
My only experience with it is I read an article, I think in Variety, about a romance author.
Yeah.
And she had published like 4,000 books or something.
Yeah.
It was like, one a day, it seemed like, for how long she'd been around. But she'd been publishing for, I guess, like 15 years.
Yeah.
And
she just cranked them out. Yeah. Because there's tons of books out there.
And the interview, she's basically saying, yeah, I just like change the names of the locations and just recycle, and so I can publish very quickly.
Right.
So that's my only experience with it, is they're just, mass-produced trash because they make money.
But that's not trash, actually. There's really good writing. One of my girlfriends here in the community actually is a romance novelist, and she's the only romance novels that I've really read, and they're good. I like them. It's not my kind of thing. Like, I'm not just going to pick this up, but her writing is very good. She tells a good story.
Are they as good as Twilight?
Oh, wildly better than Twilight. What is that? How's that even a question?
Because that's all that is a bullshit romance novel.
Twilight is a
terrible vampires that glitter in the sun.
Sexually repressed
Jesus.
Mormon woman that decided to write some books. Like, that was a different thing entirely.
Depressive and terrible.
Courtney asked earlier, what's the one song you will never skip?
My number one. I will never skip.
Like, ever? Or just Taylor Swift?
Yeah, that's a deep rabbit hole.
That's hard.
One song you will never skip by any artist.
By any artist, yeah. That's a hard one.
Over Me by the Beatles.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Never skip
interesting.
That. Not even a big Beatles fan, but that's just great.
That's very interesting. I skip everything Beatles. I'm always confused as to why it's even on the Amazon. Probably because we're sharing that account.
Yeah. Something else we could address.
Something else.
There's no checking your top 28 rankings on Amazon because you won't.
Can't do
click
it.
The button.
I won't.
Set up your own account.
Won't. We're a family here. We listen to all the same
stuff.
stuff.
That's a family invitation, so you can have your own Amazon Music stream.
But also, don't you find it funny? Like, you're just listening to the, For You or whatever, and then, like, one of the kids' songs from Descendants / one of my songs from Descendants come on, and you're like, what is this shit?
What's your bag? What's your bag?
What's your bag?
Yeah,
What's your
what
bag?
I do.
I love that mashup so much.
I
love it.
I say, hey, AI woman, play my soundtrack. And the first song that comes on, I'm like, I've never in my life listened to
never heard of this song.
This? Yes.
It was me.
So I have to be more specific.
It was my fault. The list has not been forgotten, Lori. We're getting back to it. The last 50 are going to be hard, okay? I might cry a lot. Sam says, could never get into romance novels. Fantasy and sci-fi books with romance. That's good. Yep. Okay. Foolish Heart by Steve Perry for Soap Chef. From Taylor Swift to romance novels. Amanda, yes. We're all over the place tonight. It's a good time. Join us in the chaos. It's just join me in my regular brain.
It's just a day in the life.
Sam says, met their husband in college and they got in a fight over, it scrolled too fast, but something involving Beethoven's Fifth. Wow. Well, that's a fun first meeting. It's a nice meet cute. I like it.
Those are some music snobs there. You can argue over Beethoven's Fifth.
Yeah, those are like serious music people. And I'm just sitting here like, can we talk about Taylor Swift, please?
I liked Pachelbel's Canon in D until I learned that it was just the wedding song. Like,
it's
I liked
just
it
when
when I was a child.
Yeah.
Like, I just... No.
Just what everybody does for the wedding.
No, it's just for walking down the aisle and you can't use it any other place.
Right. You're not allowed. That's all it is. Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. That's an unskippable for Lori. That's a good song.
I won't skip that either.
It's a good song. Yeah.
Like a drifter, I was born. The Magicians, they did that. That's why it's so amazing. Yeah.
They did. Yeah. It's a good song, though, for sure. I don't know. I have a lot of songs that are just not skips. I'm the kind of person, though, that just like... I respect what it is that you've put out in the world. And so I feel it's my duty to be here and, like, enjoy the whole thing.
I'm going to endure.
So I do that.
It or not, I won't skip it.
So I don't skip much of anything. Yes. Well, hello. Hello from Iraq. Well, hi from the Pacific Northwest. Thank you for being here. That is a long way away, actually. It's so wild seeing, like, people pop into the chat from, over the pond, and I'm like, so happy time zones, right? Because it's like, what day is it?
No, I was actually just thinking that. So Australia popped in and said it was Monday already, and I feel sorry for them that it's already Monday. But is it also Monday in Iraq? Or
Yeah.
is it like middle of the night Sunday?
I think it's also Monday in Iraq, right? They will confirm.
So they're both having a shitty day.
Yeah, it's Monday.
morning. Sorry. We're still enjoying Sunday night.
We don't have to worry about that.
Possible.
We don't have to worry about that for a while. Yes. Dorinda Jones, we both should read. Courtney says we should both read Dorinda Jones' First Grave on the Right. Okay. I'll read it. I never say no to book suggestions.
I've got like 6 Audible credits I need to burn up, so we'll do that. All of my reading is audiobook, by the way. I do it while I'm driving, so not actually putting eyes to paper.
Here's the thing, though, that I explained to Mr. Soap and Clay, and you guys can tell me whether or not you agree with me in the comments. I think it counts. Like, we already know that he knows how to read, right? He's already shown that.
Because I can read your chat messages.
Like, he's capable of actually reading. And so what he's now doing is consuming knowledge, consuming information in an audio form. I still count that as reading a book. I don't see why that's different. And why people who listen to audiobooks always do that caveat of, oh, well, I listen. Did you get the story?
It's because of the sideways glances you get from people who actually read or have read. Yeah, you're just listening to it.
It's 4 a.m. in Iraq. Wow. So are you up because you aren't able to sleep, or are you up because you just wake up at 4 a.m.? Because that's me. I just wake up at 4 a.m. So either way, welcome and happy morning. And I hope your day is amazing, because 4 a.m. you never know what's going to happen.
You're up a couple hours before sunrise, so it should still go sideways.
Everything could go wrong. It's 4 a.m.
Well, good morning.
Yes. Pour Some Sugar on Me by Bon Jovi. Does Bon Jovi sing Pour Some Sugar on Me? I love Bon Jovi.
No, it's Def Leppard. Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah. For Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. Oh.
Amanda, did you mean Def Leppard, or do you mean a Bon Jovi song? Once Bitten, Twice Shy, also good. I like White Snake.
Yeah.
She was going to shake her ass on the hood of White Snake's car. What song is that? What band is that?
Stacy's Mom Has Got It Going On. Is that song?
Is it? Is that Bowling for Soup?
Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
I think Bowling for Soup. Isn't Bowling for Soup part of that new crazy like throwback tour that Live Nation is putting on? The same place thing that put on the Travis Scott concert where people freaking died?
I'm not familiar with this,
so,
but it sounds amazing.
It's in Vegas, and it's like, holy shit, the lineup is amazing. Like, it is amazing. It's bands that I have forgotten about. Like
Bowling for Soup.
But loved them, you know? And it's like, the lineup is so huge. It should be like a 3-day festival, but it's not. They're screwing it all up. It's 1 day, 3 stages. Every band gets like 25 minutes to perform. Like, it's freaking insane. It's going to be the dumbest thing ever, because again, this should have been set up for across 3 days.
Sounds like it could have been amazing, but it's not going to be.
But I'm pretty sure Bowling for Soup is on that lineup. All of the bands from that time frame on this.
That would be
it's
amazing.
Gonna be wild.
Like Blink 182 and
just like
Lit and
all of these old. Well, that's a little bit too old, I think, for Bowling for Soup. Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
Well,
but
I don't know. It's all like a 2-decade era for me.
It's gonna be a really intense thing. Like, I'm not.
We've totally gone squirrel here. Yeah, we're not coming back.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, we're all done. We squirreled. We're not gonna do this. I'm actually really scared to get back to this list, if I'm being honest.
Def Leppard is cool.
But I do like people who also like audiobooks, because I think that's totally a respectable and acceptable thing to do, to read. Like, what kind of weird badge of honor are we looking for right now, peoples? I sat down with a book and that somehow makes me better because I like turned a page. I don't.
Well, my thing is I drive 96 miles a day, and the other people on the freeway appreciate that I don't have a book open on the steering wheel.
Right. He's in the car for like 4 hours a day.
That's the time I have. So that's how the time is spent.
Yep.
When I'm not listening to Bon Jovi and Def Leppard.
And as a result, he gets to consume massive amounts of books. He did like the whole Witcher series.
Oh, I did like 80 books last year.
Yeah.
60 books last year.
And you are going to be part of Mansuit's book club. because Witcher is actually
Yeah, no, the Witcher book club
it's on the
sounds amazing.
4th.
Those
the
books
first
are
one.
all except the last book. They're excellent books. I wish I hadn't read the last one.
Yeah, no, actually, I've heard a lot of people say that. We were actually, remember when I was, griping about how book clubs are coming back in style and I want to be part of a book club? We found book clubs on Twitch. I know I keep just promoting the shit out of Twitch, but that's where I spend all my free time these days, guys.
Keep promoting it and you're not even launched there yet.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But by free time, I mean all of my time. I love that place over there. It's a lot of fun. Yes, listening to music in other languages is also a cool badge of honor. I like it. Kids are listening or watching some Japanimation in there right now, some anime.
I love French music.
Dubbed.
Carla Bruni, which I think she was like the French president, like she was the first lady of France, and there was some controversy or whatever, but her music is amazing.
Yeah.
And old French, like modern, like poppy French is amazing.
Cool.
I don't understand a word of it. I don't speak French at all.
But it's fun.
It's lovely.
Fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Alice Cooper was a wicked concert. I actually met Alice Cooper when I was a child in Phoenix at a mall. He's really short. I was surprised. That was all I got from that. He was very short.
While he was walking through the mall, was he biting the head off pigeons?
He was there with a... No, that's not Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper did some weird shit with birds.
Oh.
Marilyn Manson is what you were thinking.
Ozzy Osbourne, what I was thinking.
Love Ozzy.
The bats.
Love Ozzy.
But no, he was just there with his kids, just like being a normal dad.
No, imagine
it's very
that.
interesting.
Just a dad at the mall.
Just a normal person. Totally wild. Okay, so, you guys.
Blue Oyster Cult. They did Breakfast at Tiffany's, right? I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's? She said, I think, yeah, all right.
Is it?
Someone, yeah, I think someone.
Is that Blue Oyster Cult?
Someone will pop in. It's a good song.
Well, you haven't been wrong yet. So,
I like music.
except with your rankings of Taylor Swift.
Maybe we should get back to that, actually. We've taken a long stall here. We got still either the top 50 or the bottom 50 left to go. So it'll be my favourite 50 Taylor Swift songs. And it'll be Mrs. Soap and Clay's favourite 50 Taylor Swift songs, except she says it's the bottom of the list. I can't make sense of it.
Are we getting back to this list too, guys?
I'm going to see what I've got coming up. Let's see what sort of...
Okay, let's just get through a couple and see how we feel. Okay? Okay? Okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
I want to get through number 47 because it's going to be fun.
Okay, now you go for the bottom half. You go first. Number 49.
For the bottom half. So my top 50...
Stop it.
Number 49 is I Did Something Bad.
Okay, I think that was already on my list earlier.
Yeah, you said it.
My number 49, that's what you were asking for, right? Because you went 250?
Yeah, 49.
Is Back to December.
Much higher for me than 49.
You mean lower?
Much better ranked than 49.
You remember that show on MTV with Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey? And she's like, is this chicken what I have here? Is this fish? This is what I feel like right now. I feel like Jessica Simpson not understanding tuna.
It's the chicken of the sea. It's confusing.
I've come so far.
When you put it that way.
Okay.
So that's 49.
Yeah.
48. The Way I Loved You.
It's a good song.
It was lower for you. I think you've already done it.
It was higher for me. Yep.
It was worse. Let's go worse and better instead of higher and lower. We can't high low.
This is bad.
Keep her out of Vegas.
Woo!
Wow.
I don't understand blackjack, so that's probably a good idea.
Irrelevant to the rank.
High and low?
Hit me. If you're less than 21, what do you do?
Well, it depends on how much lower you are than 21. 21's the max.
If you're at 14, do you want to go higher or lower?
It depends on what cards are on the table right now. Because it's all a game
you count
of
cards and you know what's...
Well, because there's only
likely to
52
pop up.
cards, right?
Yeah, right.
So, like, if everybody has a 10, you know that you're not going to get a 10 before people are playing.
You don't
But
high-low blackjack.
Stop it. I don't gamble. I don't
I love
understand
blackjack.
blackjack. I got you high-low black.
You
Stop
said
it.
that, Jack.
Okay, I
But
don't
high-lows in
understand.
Texas Hold'em.
Is that what you do? Are you actively trying to make me Jessica Simpson tonight? You're like, oh, bitch be off her game.
You're saying some interesting things.
Bitch be drinking.
So,
Sorry, guys.
we're at
It's fun, though.
That was 48?
Yep, 48.
The 40
Mine was closure.
You hadn't even said it. 48 is closure for you.
Yeah.
All right.
It's because you interrupted me.
Lo siento. 47 for me is leather.
Wow. Very, very low
You're
on your
number
list.
100.
Yeah, very low on your list.
Very better than 100.
Very better on your
We're just
list.
going to go better or worse. We're not
That's
going to use numbers.
surprising.
We're not going to use high-lows. Just better, worse.
Hey, Narina, welcome in. How's it going in Australia today, this afternoon? Who's on Discord? Courtney, who's on Discord?
Not me. I bet I am, but for a mobile game.
We need to make a Discord.
I did.
You made a Discord for us?
Yeah, no, just haven't done anything with it other than create it. It's at the welcome screen. Hey, create your channels. All right, I don't know what we're doing.
So you're my first admin then, since you already built the Discord?
Since I made it, I could turn it over.
You're my moderator? I like it.
Yeah, I'm the technical advisor for the channel.
The show was called Newlyweds. We're
Yeah,
not
it
newlyweds
was
though,
called
so it's not
Newlyweds.
actually 10 years.
The show is also terrible. We don't want to be them.
10 years. I feel like her tonight with this. Is this
I
chicken?
never watched it.
Is this a high list what I have or is it low? I don't understand what's happening anymore.
Is the song that you're saying better than 100 or worse?
Okay, what's your next one? What's number 47 for you?
Leather.
Lover. And mine's happiness.
All
Then,
right. All
where's
right.
happiness on your list?
Higher than that. Better.
Lower than that?
Better than that.
Lower.
Better.
Okay.
Better
Where's it
than
at? What's the
47.
number?
Where is
What number is it?
Happiness 32.
Okay, so not much.
No, just better.
Not much lower. So what's your number 46?
Oh god,
Don't die.
I nearly did.
Don't die.
46 is haunted.
46 is haunted. Mine is hoax. I feel like I've already said haunted.
Did you?
No. Maybe.
I already said hoax.
Yeah, you did say hoax. Pretty early on, actually. That was very surprising.
Hoax is 72 for me.
Yeah. And I don't even see haunted. So let's see where it goes. Cool. Love that for me.
All right. 45.
My 45 is I Knew You Were Trouble.
That's better for me. I Know You Were Trouble is better than 45 for me.
I knew it would be.
My 45 is August.
Okay.
think
You
you've
like
already
August.
said it.
You like that whole trilogy, except for apparently Cardigan, which is also part of that fucking trilogy. And you're like, oh, just ruin my wife's life. But Cardigan.
Betty's very low too. Very worse. Also, August is the best rated for me from the trilogy.
No, I Knew You Were Trouble is actually interesting to me. And I just kept holding on to it throughout my rankings and not ranking it low. Because the only reason... Here's the thing. For you guys who might not know.
I Know You Were Trouble is a big deal.
I've always been a huge Taylor Swift fan. Huge. Huge. I'm the person that buys the CDs and reads the liner notes and like deciphers the little messages that she puts into the liner notes. And what's happening here?
But it was a secret.
Sorry. But it was my secret shame. I told no one about it. No one. And in 2012 or 11 or whatever, the Red album came out. And I was home with a brand new baby. And I, of course, went and bought it. And the second that Mr. Soap and Clay would leave for work, I would put it on. And I would dance around the freaking house with this baby. Soap and Clay Kidlet #1. And it was a great time. It was awesome. And then I would turn it off before I knew he was going to be, coming home from work and pretend like life was just fine and not full of Taylor Swift, literally all damn day. And then one day he comes home from work and he's like, so have you seen the new Taylor Swift music video? And I'm like trying to play it cool. And I'm like, wait, which one? Of course I've seen it. Of course I've seen it. And he's like, no, yeah, I really like it. You should watch it. And we went to the YouTubes to watch the music video for I Knew You Were Trouble. And it was at that moment that I realized that I could share my secret shame with Mr. Soap and Clay. And I made him a Swiftie. I dragged him into that world. And it's become more and more intense every single year that's gone by. And, well, he's still with me. So I guess it's fine. It's all worked out. It's good.
Yeah, so I Knew You Were Trouble was a
huge song for you.
It was a pivotal moment.
And for us in our relationship.
And that's why it's number 20 for me, because I like to, like number 50 was Picture the Band. We got this momentous point in the list. I Knew You Were Trouble was number 20.
Yes. And I Knew You Were Trouble had to be at some lower point-ish in the list. Now they're just talking shit about me in chat.
But what?
I switched fruit.
Yeah, it's blueberry now.
Now it's a blueberry wine,
it's
actually.
So good.
Mixed with orange juice,
yeah,
which is delightful.
Blueberry Moscato.
Yep.
Also some champagne, because you got other bubbly.
Lori's like, think it's absolute and cranberry. Is that what, Lori, is that what you think I'm drinking? I'm not drinking vodka. I'm drinking a 5% blueberry wine and orange juice. And it's good. Because...
Vodka cranberry is good, though.
We don't have any cranberry juice.
No, because I buy champagne and orange juice.
I think we're out of vodka.
No, really?
I don't even think it's up there.
Yeah, no. There's a bottle of Absolute behind there.
Oh, okay.
Behind the camera cooling fan.
We also have that. Okay, so number 44.
44. Treacherous.
I feel like I already said treacherous.
I think you did.
Mine is London Boy. Because, of course it is.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Do you like to go ride on my scooter?
It's a great song.
I don't dislike the song.
You know I love a London Boy. It's such a good song. It's a good song.
I don't like rugby.
You don't like rugby? Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, what's number 43 for you?
Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince, which is not about elections.
It's not about elections. So a channel that I follow on YouTube, Smoky Glow, she's amazing. Go check her out. She also does a podcast called The Glowed Show. She did this with her best friend David, and I loved it. I thought it was going to be the worst thing ever to watch because I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan, and of course I'm going to disagree with things. But it was so much fun. But then she actually did start talking about Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince and how it's specifically about the election and stuff. And I'm like, I thought that was only the young. But whatever. She might be right. I have no idea.
No, I think she was confused with those two.
She might be. Yeah. So that was the point of what he said. So that was 44. What's 43?
That was 43.
Okay. Mine is mine.
Yours is yours.
Mine is mine.
I can get behind that. Mine is 38 for me. We're real close.
Yeah. Okay, so 42. My 42 is going to be mean for you. So what's your 42?
Your 42 is mean?
You're not going to like it.
Because she has a song called Mean.
She does have a song called Mean.
But I think we actually eliminated it, right?
Yeah.
It's not on the list.
I don't think it is.
Whatever. 42 is Wonderland for me.
Okay, it's already on my list, before.
Yeah.
Mine is Safe and Sound.
Oh. Because you hate the Civil Wars, isn't it?
I don't hate the Civil Wars. I'm just angry at the Civil Wars that they
Joy
stopped
Williams.
being the Civil Wars.
You
And
hate
also,
Joy Williams.
specifically, I do hate Joy Williams. The guy is great, though.
The guy.
John.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah.
I dislike Joy Williams.
I
don't even know if that's her name, but I don't like the girl.
That hurts. Safe and Sound. Safe and Sound is top 20 for me.
I figured Safe and Sound was going to be really high on your list. The only reason that Safe and Sound is even on this list is it's not actually a Taylor Swift song.
For it. It's absolutely, it's just not on I know, it's an exemption.
Right. I granted you an exemption for Safe and Sound. You granted me an exemption for Ronan. You cut the heart from my chest by putting Ronan in your bottom 90 to 100.
I granted an exemption.
And I at least kept it to the top 50.
Safe and Sound is number 13 for me. all the way up at the better end of the
I
list.
put it in the top 50. It's a good song.
Safe It Sound is amazing.
All right.
It's the best song in the Hunger Games soundtrack.
I don't know another song on the Hunger Games soundtrack.
Who does? Why would you?
I think there's just
Taylor
one
Swift
song.
and the Civil Wars on the Hunger Games soundtrack. It's amazing.
Patty's husband loves the song Mean.
All You Are Is... I mean, I don't hate the song, but
That's the thing.
it's one of those like 57 that we had to cut to make this a 100, and so they got cut.
Right.
We cut like, what, 5 or 8 other songs that we actually really, really like, and we were surprised that they didn't end up on the list. But
Right.
for whatever reason, when we were going through it,
You had to make cuts.
but it was like you cut one and I cut one and you cut one, and this is the list we ended up with. Is it Taylor Swift's top 100 according to Billboard charts? No, probably not. But this is the 100 you're working with.
This is the 100 we got. Yep. So number 41 for you.
41, The Archer.
Wow, I put that so freaking high up on my list. I'm like, oh my God, I hate it.
Hi.
Mine is Tolerated. I'm trying to work with yours now, okay? Number 41 for me is Tolerated, which you said a long time ago.
I did, yeah.
What's your number 40?
Ready for it.
I've already done it because I already remember having done
Yeah,
that.
you put it way worse on your list.
Mine is Willow.
Willow.
Sing it. Sing it. Sing the song. You don't know the song. Sing it.
No, now I've got Ivy in my head. Because every time someone says sing it, it's Ivy. Now I'm covered in you. That's Ivy. I can't get Willow. I will get it. I will sing some Willow in a minute.
It's a good song.
I can't get there.
That's why it's, there, but not, top 10 there. So, number 39.
I Know Places.
Ooh, interesting. I think that's in my top 10, I'm pretty sure. My number 39 is Bad Blood. All versions of Bad Blood, but specifically Kendrick Lamar and Taylor Swift's version of Bad Blood. Also, to that, I have a deep dive into copyright law and fair use coming up.
Thanks, Big Machine.
And part of that did actually involve Mr. Soap and Clay getting in touch with Big Machine and, by extension, Kendrick Lamar's firm to see what it takes to actually use, songs in things. So we're very much looking forward to that. And it all started with me just wanting to use 15 seconds of the Bad Blood song. So we thought it was worth a deep dive for you guys so you guys could get the information, because interestingly there's so much weird information out there about fair use and copyright, and most of it's wrong.
Like absolutely everything about you can use 15 seconds or whatever.
Right.
Wrong.
Or you can never use a name because whatever, like we're diving into a lot of it with all of that.
It'll be very good information. It's information that definitely needs to get out there.
Yeah, because we've
And I've
actually...
not seen it.
It's
correctly
literally
presented.
exactly, and we've actually just been the people that just go to source. We're like, hey, we want to do this thing. We want to make this soap. We want to use this likeness. What say you?
Yeah, you just find the person and you ask them.
And so, like, we're gonna talk about that and what we've done, and share the screenshots and all the emails and all the things if you guys are interested in that. Oh, do we have an echo? Oh fuck, guys,
It's
seriously?
got echoing. Oh look, it's all good. You know what? Maybe I've gotten louder or something. Maybe I moved when I came back in.
Did it get real bad, guys?
You're peeking out. You're maxing. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. No, when you talk though, it's like clipping.
The fruit made us echo. Let's double check the sources and make sure that for whatever reason the mics are not, they still have their filters on them for like background audio. It might be because I think we got them too close to each other though.
Yeah, I just moved it over.
This is why I love, the censors. And they just say, hey, what's going on? This is not fun for my ear holes.
Hopefully we can fix your ear holes.
Tart cherry and champagne sounds good. We've literally done nothing except move them apart. Is it any better, guys? Is it still awful? Hey, can you mute your mic for a minute? I want to hear what they're hearing.
Hopefully we can fix your...
Try it now. It's got to be better with just one mic, yeah?
I don't know. So now we've switched to one mic. I actually just muted both the mics and went and checked what you guys were listening to in the YouTubes, and that's one hell of a freaking echo. Damn, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Now I'm interested in seeing what this is. So let's see. Okay, so I just checked it, and it seems like it's better than with just the one mic. Is that true, false, something? So went and checked what you guys were listening to in the YouTubes, and
Yeah,
that's one hell of a freaking echo.
they're saying it's good now.
Damn.
So
Good.
that shouldn't even be possible with these two. We've got some sort of software glitch that we're going to have to sort out. But for now, I'll just pop this one loose, yeah? We'll just use the one.
Yeah, I think we can just use the one. We've totally done this before, you know, with just the one. We're good.
Yeah, we'll just make sure that doesn't
Frickin' wild.
glitch us out again.
I love tech. Thank you guys so much for letting us know. I appreciate that.
Yeah, otherwise we would have just kept going with that catastrophe.
We would have, and that would have been not fun on anyone's ear holes. So always, always speak up if it's not fun on your ear holes.
We're going to have to get a monitor out here for audio.
So, number 40, Willow.
40, Willow. I don't think
39 was Bad Blood. 38.
39 was I know places. 38 is mine.
So I just said mine. Not that different.
No.
Mine is Breathe with Colby Calais, because that was a great song. And you put it very, very
I did put it very worse.
Yeah.
I had it at 68.
And what's your number 37?
Death by a Thousand Cuts.
Death by a Thousand Cuts. I don't even know where I ended up with Death by a
You
Thousand
didn't even
Cuts.
put it on your list.
Oh, no, it's in like top 20. That's Champagne Problems for me. So it ranked reasonably high for me. Low for me. I don't know.
Could be. Champagne Problem. I said that a while back. It's somewhere in the mids.
Now I'm going to look at this thing on the YouTubes real quick because somebody's saying that there's a delay. I found that when there's a delay, it's usually an issue of you needing to like restart, refresh the stream after something weird happens. And I'm not seeing a delay. And so, yeah, are we good?
Some people are saying it's good.
Okay, good. Awesome. Just got to make sure. Thank you guys. Seriously.
If it's not good for you, you have to refresh.
Yeah, I would
We
try
can't fix it on this end.
refreshing because I end up having to do that all the time on YouTube videos and Twitch and stuff because I mess with too many things on my computer. Really?
It's gone out.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That was the sound?
Yep. So, there we go.
Good. No delay. Sound is good. Excellent news. I was actually just thinking in my head, we could cut it and just do this part 2 tomorrow night. Cliffhanger for things like nobody in the chat really cares about because me and Tara and maybe a few other people are actually really big Taylor Swift fans. So I appreciate all of you for being here regardless. Number 30.
Accidentally a big Taylor Swift fan.
Number 36 for you.
36 for me is Cowboy Like Me.
Yeah, very important for you, and less so for me.
Never wanted love, just a fancy car.
My 36 is Cornelia Street, which I love.
Yeah, I think I said that just a bit ago.
A while ago.
Close.
In your 60s, I feel.
No, Cornelia Street 52.
Oh, okay. So close to 60.
Street.
So closer to 60 than 30.
In that middle third, though, we're all good.
So, number 35 for me. Wait, for you first.
35 for me is False God.
Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah.
Way better than you've ranked it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
that
by a
song.
lot.
Yeah. You were down in, what, 70?
Yeah,
80?
it's very, very low.
Nearly at the bottom.
Right.
Or the top, depending on how you...
Your altar is my
Want to
hips and shit. It's very
describe it.
strange.
It's very sexy. I like that song.
Yeah, it's sexy. I'll give you that. But, like, I'm pretty sure in the lineup, it falls right after Soon You'll Get Better. And so, okay, for the Reputation album. So it's like, if you're listening to the album the way that you're supposed to, we're going to talk about your mom dying of cancer.
So...
And then we're going to talk about your hips being an altar to your sexy, sexy boyfriend. It's like the timing for me makes that...
So poor track numbering.
Yeah, they didn't...
Like
it wasn't a good ranking in the album. Like, they messed that up.
That makes sense.
But, whatever. Mine was Haunted for 35.
Haunted. Yeah, I think I said Haunted.
A long time ago. Yeah.
I like Haunted. It just something has to go to the bottom.
What was your number 34?
Paper Rings.
Mine is Long Live, which you said a long time ago.
I did, yeah.
Did you guys try the Detroit style pizza recipe yet? No, but I want to. And also my kids are texting, wanting to know what we're eating tonight. So we're going to have to do that too. They probably want to eat. What is number 33 for you?
The Lakes.
Okay. Mine is My Tears Ricochet, which I guarantee is going to be further down on your list because you haven't said it yet.
It's better ranked, yeah. My Tears Ricochet is 26 for me. We're still in the region.
How about number 32?
32 is Happiness.
See, mine was No Body, No Crime, which you said a while ago.
Yeah, I did. I had that lower.
Yeah.
Worse.
And The Lakes is my 31, and so we're pretty on par with that.
Yeah, we're within 2 there.
What's your 31?
My 31 is Coney Island.
Okay, that's cool. Mine, my 30 is Paper Rings, and you just said that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it feels like we're very on cue right now in this area.
Yeah, like top
We're very
30 was
close.
gotten to vibe.
Yeah. How about 30 for you?
30 is Willow.
Okay, that works. Mine, Willow was 40 for me. 29 for me is Cardigan.
Well, we know it's not that for me.
No.
29 is I Wish You Would.
Sure not.
We know Cardigan's not in my top 30.
It's a lot. Now number 28 for me is Coney Island. So we are very, very close on that. Definitely vibing on that point.
Yeah, we're within a couple right now.
Coney Island is freaking amazing.
I
It's
love it.
such a good song.
Yeah. 28 for me is Red.
Wild. Just because she sang about Maseratis. And you're like, yeah.
It's a better song. It's a good
got
song.
one of those guys.
Beyond Maserati. But
I like Maseratis.
I mean, so when I first heard the song, I didn't have a Maserati. And at the moment I've sold it, it's gone. So I don't have a Maserati. But there was a period of time where I did have. I liked the song before, during, and after.
Because you wanted a Maserati.
I didn't know I wanted a Maserati.
Yes, you did. Mister, you collect all of the cool cars.
It was on the list. yeah.
Exactly.
It had to happen.
Thank you. So number 27 is what for you?
Evermore.
Okay.
Featuring Bon Iver.
Yeah, that's number
how
20
it's
for me.
written, yeah.
And mine is Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I actually ranked that really high because I like the go fight win thing.
Right, the high school vibe.
Because we
We met there. Yeah.
We met in high school.
It makes sense.
I like it.
I like the song. It just had to go somewhere.
I always use the kids and food to end my lives. Well, like they literally have to eat, you know? She's, do you want to see? Like,
Okay, let's not act like they need to eat.
She
Like they've not
sent
been eating all day
15
long.
messages.
Like she's
like,
probably
hello?
not raided the cabinet and sitting there with a bag of Doritos going, hey, what's for dinner?
What are we eating?
They're fine.
It's usually,
They're
yeah,
dramatic.
like, gotta eat. What was your number 27?
27 is Evermore.
Evermore. And number 26 is what?
My Tears Ricochet.
Yeah, I just said that. So that's close.
Yeah.
Mine is Ours. And that was a very important song for us.
That's your 26.
Yeah.
So that is my 23 hours.
Mm-hmm. Good. Like it. What's your number 26?
My 26 is My Tears Ricochet.
My Tears Ricochet. How about 25?
Stay, Stay, Stay.
Wow, I said that a long time ago, didn't I?
You did, yeah.
Yeah. My 25 is Ronan.
I said that a long time ago, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
We'll just speed past this.
Fuck, we're not speeding. We can't speed past anything for a while, guys. What's your 24?
24 is I Almost Do.
My 24 is Soon You'll Get Better.
I said that a minute ago. Now we diverged. We had like a period of like 6 songs where it all worked out.
You know what I'm seeing right now?
What's that?
A delay in OBS. You know what we never see?
A delay in OBS.
A delay in OBS.
You know what else we don't see?
Jesus.
50%. Something's cranking right now.
And now they're,
freezing.
yep, they're freezing. It still says we've dropped no frames. But I am literally watching this.
Why is...
Why is it not plugged in?
No, it is. It's plugged in and it's charging, but why is it lost so much?
Juice.
We have a problem here.
Son of a bitch.
Because if this isn't juicing, it's not going to juice the camera.
Yup.
Yeah, we got some technical difficulties. I guess we just run it out until it dies, huh?
We do have some technical difficulties here. Look,
Yeah, what's
it's
going
not
on?
showing anything right now.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth stream.
Wow. There's no refreshing, guys. I can't even select.
Well, it's not going to be YouTube. Go back to OBS. YouTube's not going to.
Stream is healthy. Stream is excellent. You are a liar, sir.